Welcome to the Callitlikeidontseeit podcast, where we talk about movies, comics, games, sports, and people play it dead. I am GP. With me for this week is my best friend, a ride or die, my lover, ever so lovely, Max is in the building.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm back again.
Guess who's back again?
Guess
Say
who's
what?
back? Back again.
Again.
Max is back.
Back.
Back. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Max is back.
Max is back. Max is back. Max is back.
What's up? How was your week, baby?
How was my week?
How was your week?
Man, my week was pretty good. I would say just the normal, the usual. And I don't have anything in particular, so that's why I'm like the usual.
The usuals, the normals.
Yeah, and I feel like it went by too fast.
Too fast indeed.
So I'm like, already it's about to be Monday.
Yeah, plus this month is going by fast too.
Yeah, it's like November 13th. Wow.
Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Right around the corner. Christmas is down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah Carey been defrosting since October.
Mm-hmm.
So people are honestly ready for Christmas rather than Thanksgiving.
Right.
I'm not going to say it's everybody, but a majority of people that I've spoken with.
Yeah, tell about that story about that kid.
Oh, the little kid. Let's talk about that because that was within my week.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in my new favorite store that I told y'all about last time called Pop Shelf.
Pop Shelf.
And this little girl is like looking at Christmas stuff with her mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So her mom goes over to another aisle.
Right.
And the little girl comes back where I'm at. She's like, she had to be like about 4 or 5. And she's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. And she's like, so, why is everybody skipping over Christmas? I was like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So she sees me looking at the Christmas stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it caught me off guard. And I'm just like, I'm not sure. I think everybody's just excited this year, she's like, well, I'm excited for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Even though Christmas is my favorite part of the year, I'm ready for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas. So she was a little bit annoyed that people are going to be
skipping over.
Yes. And she didn't like that really. So she come to ask me.
Right.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
And, I just tried to give her like the best answer I could. And I'm like, I don't know, people just excited this year. I don't think they're skipping Thanksgiving, but just kind of getting prepared for Christmas because maybe Christmas has has more work.
It's gifts and
it's
Christmas.
Gifts included. It's decorations. So you want to get that out of the way. So you don't,
They think about Thanksgiving is food and Christmas is gifts. What's better?
Yeah.
I'm hungry, but I want those gifts.
Right. So I was just shocked by that. Like she just decided to come back and ask me that.
Mm-hmm.
While her mom was like in a different aisle. We were in the same aisle for like at least 3 minutes. And she didn't say anything to me then, but she came back.
So her mom wasn't looking for her?
I mean, her mom wasn't far away.
Oh, okay.
She was like probably 3 aisles over. But she left her.
Yeah,
she left her mom.
Okay.
So yeah.
She's okay. Anyway, I didn't ask you this question.
Right.
You're an adult.
Excuse me, ma'am. My mom told me something, but I need another opinion.
That was a cool week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your week?
My week was fine. Started playing God of War Ragnarok.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
How is that?
It's pretty good. It's great so far. I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty. It's called Give Me God of War. Mm-hmm. And I'm dying a lot.
Oh, no.
If you want to watch that on Twitch, but I'm still advancing, which is it's just all overall just a fun game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm all on that right now.
Nice.
That's all my week.
That's it. We had a short week.
We had a short week.
So yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's time to get angry, Max.
Yeah.
Let out all your frustrations with Call It Out.
Call it out.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom. All right, Max. Who do you need to call out for this week?
For this week, I need to call out this person. I love her. She brought me into this world. I'm gonna call out my mama. Mama,
I need to call you out.
I have to say that before I call out.
Okay.
So she don't get mad.
All right.
But
she is she gonna listen?
she ain't
to
gonna
the
get
show?
mad. No, she ain't gonna listen to the show.
No, she's not.
She ain't gonna listen.
Yeah.
But
If I did put this on a sound clip, but yeah.
oh yeah.
Anyway.
So anyway, I'm calling her out for the movie spoilers that that she gave. Okay, I'm talking on the phone with her, and she knows that I'm going to see Black Panther, right? So she's like, yeah, and so I know you know this already. So such and such and such and such, and then such and such and such and such, and then and I'm like, no, I did not know that. No, I haven't seen it yet. So basically, she kind of ruined that suspense for me. Because I was like, I kind of knew.
Right.
But I didn't want her to confirm it.
Right. You wanted to see if you was right for yourself.
Yes. And when she basically says, like, if I'm thinking, oh, I think it might be apples. And she's like, yeah, because when they showed the apples, I'm just like, Mom.
Come on.
She's like, what? You didn't know?
I just said,
Mama, why did you tell?
spoil that? Why did you spoil that? Why did you spoil it?
So she basically, I'm calling her out for spoiling the movie for me. For the parts that I was unsure about, she confirmed.
Right. Okay.
And assumed that I knew this already, and I haven't even seen the movie.
Wow.
So I'm calling you out, Mom. I love you, though.
She love you though.
Love you.
Love you,
Bye.
Mama. Okay.
All right. Who you calling out? What you
Okay.
calling out?
I'm calling out daylight savings time.
Oh.
As the older I get, this affect me even more. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
It warps my brain to thinking that it's just nighttime all the time.
Yeah.
It seems like it's like daytime for like 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just nighttime all around after that.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. It affected me too. It had me in here thinking it was like 9:00 at night and it was only 6:30.
Right.
It's like you start preparing to go to bed and it's early. Like, what?
It is not right to be having the evening time stroll in at 4:30.
Right.
4:30 look like it's getting dark. It just don't make any sense.
Mm-hmm. It don't. It's just like, wow. Like, what daylight savings time is this?
Right.
Is this the new? Is this
the
a
new?
new 2022 one?
It
Cause
seems like when we get used to the first the one that's it's supposed to be, we get used to that one longer than this one. I feel like
yeah,
this one is shorter.
I
Than that,
cannot
I guess.
stand this daylight saving time. I don't
Me
care
neither.
if I get an extra hour of sleep. I don't like. I'm rushing to get home.
You're not really getting an extra hour. They just putting an hour back. The day and the time is still going by, but they just pushing it. We just making it go back.
Right.
That doesn't mean exactly the time is going back.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So you calling out daylight?
I'm calling
savings
out
time?
daylight savings time.
Hopefully they listen
Huh.
and it could do something about this.
Do something about this.
Cause no. it's a no-go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what time y'all want to meet up?
Right.
6:30. Oh, no, it's going to be
6:30.
dark.
6:30 is pitch black outside. Don't make no sense. All right.
All right.
Okay, what's our first story for this week?
All right, so the first story is about a virus that makes a woman think that she's living in the 1970s. So, 51-year-old Allison Winterburn suffered from a serious traumatic brain injury that left her believing that she was living in the 1970s. So in 2012, she couldn't believe she was seeing herself in the mirror as an older woman and was shocked by the increase in prices. So that's just one of the things that she noticed that drew, attention to something is basically going on.
Especially those prices. Those prices, she was like, what is going on?
What's the gas prices? What is this?
This is unreal.
How much is a pack of what?
What? A can of soda is $2.
$2 whole dollars. And also, so in October of this started in 2012, where Allison, she fell ill unexpectedly, and her family realized she was having difficulty speaking and making eye contact, and so they knew something was wrong, right?
Right.
So her husband actually took her to the hospital and found out that she was suffering from a virus called encephalitis. This is a virus that causes inflammation of the brain. Okay?
Yeah.
So after spending 3 weeks in the hospital, she had suffered extreme and short-term memory loss.
Okay.
She had to relearn who she was. She had to learn her new home, her home all over again. And this really affected her more because she's actually a psychology teacher.
Oh, so it's taking her education away from her as well.
Right. And she's basically, with her being a psychology teacher, she's saying that she had to help retrain herself.
Right.
Even though she was taking medicine, she still suffered that short and long-term memory loss.
So is it like today she still don't know?
No, today she's doing better.
She's
remembering slowly but surely. She has 2 kids, and they help her, try to get back to her normal self. But can you imagine? You're 51, and when you look in the mirror, you see an older woman.
Yeah.
I don't know if she had I think she had gray hair at 51. So.
Yeah, then you gotta realize you have kids,
right?
That's
how
older.
I have kids? How am I married?
When did this happen?
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Exactly.
It's scary though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's weird and scary. I think I would have been freaking out.
I would be freaking out too.
You wake up, let me let me go wash my face in the morning, and you see a old man.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you only 27 years old.
Right. We're like, what? Who house I'm in?
Right. You'd be like, am I dreaming?
Time to go to work. Work where? For who?
Well, depending on what age you are, you be working. So
yeah.
If you're a teenager, yeah, I get it.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, so she's doing better, and basically she says that her favorite catchphrase since having this virus has been how much is it? Out of all of this, she's shocked by the prices.
I would be too though.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Because it's completely different from the 1970s.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be thinking about the look of everything as well? How people are dressing, what kind of food they have, what kind of music is out.
Yeah.
Everything.
But I think
question everything.
But if you think about like spending money, the spending money part is like, I didn't have to spend this much at all in the 1970s.
You go in the store and you like, wait,
a comic book was 25 cents back then.
Right.
Now it's $3-4.
Right. So that's crazy. Like, I'll be thinking that, like, am I going crazy?
Yeah. Am I going insane?
Because maybe she didn't know right away, you know, but the family, like she said, caught it when she started acting and speaking differently.
Mm-hmm. So in some ways, she's like Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's out of time.
Or
woman out of time.
What was that movie that Tia and Tamara did? Oh, 17 again. Like, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Uh-huh.
But in this case, they're younger.
Right. And they just remember everything. They just young again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the story about Miss Allison. But she's doing better now, so that's good. Taking one day at a time. And I don't remember if they said she's still a psychology teacher.
She probably not at the
I
moment.
don't think so, not anymore. Especially with suffering those injuries or whatever to the brain.
Yeah, I wonder if she had to, when she got up and realized her age, did her body feel like her age as she was moving around, or did she notice it until she looked in the mirror?
I know, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait a minute now.
Allison, we need you on the show.
We need a follow-up.
What's a podcast?
Right. We need a follow-up on her. But that's the last thing I
But that's good that she's doing great, though.
Yeah, she's doing much better.
That's good. Mm-hmm. All right. You want to call it right then and there on that?
Yep, we can go ahead and
call it then.
All right. Next story. Kentucky man Josh Nelly posted a TikTok video every day for 321 days, pretending to be dead. Got what he wanted for as a dead body on CSI Vegas.
Wow.
He says he has no acting experience, but over the time learned how to play a corpse. But as stated, he don't like speaking on camera, but can lie there and act pretty dead easily.
Wow.
After a year of pretending to be dead in different places online, he got to play dead on CSI. Mm-hmm. He said he messed up the first take because his cell phone rung during filming. I called that a dead guy blooper.
Right.
That's what I call that. Would you play dead on a TV show?
Yeah. Especially if I'm getting paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't have to do any work,
do you feel
I get paid to lay there? I probably just go to sleep.
Right. But see, that's when I can't do that because I start snoring.
Oh goodness, yeah.
Yeah, they'll be like, cut. Wake him up.
You're fired.
Yeah. Huh? I didn't do that. You're snoring.
I don't even know why he applies for these jobs. He snore on every set.
That's the best time to get sleep.
My goodness. No, sir.
But
yeah, I would definitely sign up for something like that immediately.
As your first acting gig?
Yeah. You gotta start somewhere.
That's true.
Hey, that was me.
I'm in I'm in the coroner's office. I'm on table 3.
Right.
You see my chest? That's me right there.
Check me out on CSI on Monday. We didn't see you. I was on the floor.
They in front of me looking at examining my body.
Did you look down?
They doing an autopsy on me. You can't miss my face. Well, they took out all my chest out.
Wait, did you say playing dead or did you say sleep?
Playing dead.
Oh, so
you're a dead person.
The character
is... The character you're playing is dead. And he been playing dead on different places on TikTok. So like a random
so
apartment.
He's at crime scenes and...
No, he's at literal places playing dead.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So that got him on CSI.
Wow.
Yeah. Because of the viral videos he been posting.
Okay.
So yeah, what you thought?
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know why in my head I was just thinking when you start saying examine.
Yeah, he's dead. He supposed
And
to be
all
dead.
of that,
Yeah.
I didn't think about. I was thinking about just like somebody that have to lay there and just play dead, not like they gonna be checking the heart rate. They gonna be doing all of this.
Oh, you think he's just in a coma or something like that?
Like just like the person that lays there
Oh, what person that lays there doing
that's
what?
dead.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what he doing.
Oh, okay, well, yeah,
What? Okay, now you're confusing me.
yeah, I know.
Anyway,
Disregard.
he said over the years he learned how to hold his breath while playing dead.
Yeah,
I think that's, and also he said it's best when something in the scene is moving and is not noticing him
yeah.
just laying there is the best acting, playing dead or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, okay. I will fart by
What?
accident if I was. That's another thing. I think I will fart by
Why?
accident. I don't know. I just feel like I will fart by accident in the scene.
Well, don't
And
give
then,
you
the
nothing
microphone.
to eat.
The microphone be up here. You're like,
Don't touch none of the set food, especially a burrito. No beans.
be on E before you
Right.
play dead.
Or I don't even think that's a good idea because your stomach gonna go.
Yeah.
Right. So you gotta have something, but eat fruit.
Yeah. I think yeah. Eat
Something
fruit.
light and eat afterwards.
Right.
Because you don't want nothing. Right. Cut.
The patient, the dead guy his body is decomposing in front of us.
Then you gotta have. If you're drinking something, you have to worry about having to go to the restroom.
Right.
So no, it's best to just not. Eat light and don't drink many liquids.
Yeah. Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to.
Thanks
Josh.
for playing dead, Josh. Do you want to call it right in there?
Yeah, let's call it right in there.
All right.
Well, call it then.
Well, call it then.
All right. Hold on, Max.
Oh, wait, the real
Studio Ghibli is. Studio Ghibli is a
We'll
studio.
find out later.
Okay, Studio Ghibli is the anime studio that you remember Howl's Moving Castle that I was watching. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't
Anyway,
even know why
it's
you
it's an anime studio that does these popular films.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, they collabing with Lucasfilms on a new project, and I'm guessing it's Star Wars. That's it. Look, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, that's a good bit.
Next week, man.
Did you see the John Wick 4 second trailer? Did you watch it?
Yes.
What you think
Of
of
course I saw it.
Oh.
You showed it to me.
I showed it to you. What did you think of the trailer? Are you tired of John Wick?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Can't
It's
get
like
tired of it.
how many
You can't get tired
people
of
you
it.
gonna kill?
You can't get tired of it.
How many times you gonna scoot your leg when you run? And talk slow. Yeah.
I need guns.
Lots and goes back to the picture. Lots and lots of guns. Like how? I mean, at some point you got to stop the movie. You know how I feel about that. Make it 1, 2, 3, 4.
Make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Like it's the same thing, just a different set of people.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm here.
I'm running. Come after me if you want.
You still ready to face me after the fact? Anyway, I'm ready for more John Wick.
It was. I mean, it's a cool movie.
But at this point, it's
at
purely.
this point, I'm tired.
At this point,
Literally.
it's purely action for me. And
It's
some
just
story,
too
but
much
just
shooting
action.
Up. Too much shooting up.
Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah,
all right. Next quick bit.
that quick bit.
DC new bosses are mapping out an 8 to 10 year plan for the DC universe with one great overarching story.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, anyway, you don't know nothing about that. That great bit.
That Quick.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse cast Daniel Kaluuya as Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk is the British version of Spider-Man, and he's a punk rock star.
Oh.
Daniel Kaluuya is Okoye's husband from Black Panther.
Ah.
And
Mr. Get Out.
Yeah, he's going to be playing the voice of Spider-Punk.
Oh, nice.
And also, Issa Rae is voicing Spider-Woman.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. That's going to be cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know who they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you say, never mind. Disregard. Keep going.
All right. Oh, well. And that was Quick Bits.
I know. Train.
It sounded like it was a Soul Train, but yeah. All right. We reviewing the last of Phase 4 film, which is Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Directed by Ryan Coogler.
Yes.
Okay. Fighting to protect their nation from intervening world powers. In the wake of T'Challa's death, as Wakandans strive for embrace their next chapter and forge a new path for the kingdom of Wakanda, all while at odds with the king of an undersea nation called Namor. I'm gonna let you go first. What you think of this?
The movie? What I think about the movie?
I'm gonna say that this was. I'm sorry, I'll cut you off before you even say something.
Sure.
I think this was Phase 4 basically started with grief with WandaVision. Mm-hmm. And this one's sort of like ending with getting grips of grief.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed it. The movie. I love the silent tribute. This is spoiler alert, by the way.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen the movie, so you can
skip over. Look at the show notes of the podcast.
Right.
Skip over Wakanda Forever if you haven't seen it,
because we're gonna talk about it. So I love the silent tribute in the beginning to Chadwick Boseman.
Right. Yes.
I thought that was really, really great. Instead of like bringing in that usual Marvel, sound. What do you call it? Sound clip?
The
theme.
Theme, yeah. Opening title thing.
Opening title. So that was pretty cool. That they honored him in that way. I like the wardrobe. Whoever like the stylist are like, I'm loving the wardrobe that the characters wore. And except for Okoye's, that was Zuri created. I didn't like that outfit. It's like
midnight,
a fish.
Okay, the Midnight Angel.
Midnight Angel looked like a midnight fish.
Yeah.
So I did not like that costume at all. I feel like she could have created something more better.
Well, they mimicking what's in the comics.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's like that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's understandable then. But other than that, I can see why Okoye was like, ugh,
right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But yeah, I liked everybody's outfit.
I like how they kind of mimic Chadwick's death, but not like by saying like he was kept it away from people. Like they sort of kind of mimic his life, and with the character's death by saying that he was trying to hold that a secret. It was basically an illness. Yeah. That they didn't. And also I like the fact that they just didn't dwell on an illness. Just say it's an illness, and let's keep it moving with that.
Right. They didn't make it seem like, like some movies, they'll just jump right into it.
Yeah, they'll say, somebody killed him or something like that. Yeah.
They're making it clear that, no, he didn't die in combat. And, all of this, like, he just happened to... They included basically facts into fiction.
Right.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I like that.
Great cast as usual from everyone from the previous film, plus some newcomers.
Definitely.
Angela Bassett was phenomenal.
Yes, I love her character. I love how strong she is. You know, her roles are always usually strong. And
she talks with her teeth.
Yeah, she talks with that jaw.
Yeah.
That strong jawline.
Yeah.
We will not back down. Haven't I given everything?
Everything.
And I like when she was in the court and like how she was like setting out, like they think that they think
Wakanda is
her.
weaker,
right?
Because they have no king.
Yeah,
but
and she like, baby, we got this on lock right here.
Yeah,
like
y'all think y'all slick?
You could come in on us?
Y'all think y'all Francis?
We got the men.
Americans think y'all slick, huh?
I love how when they opened that vault and they was standing there ready for them.
Yeah, doing
like,
what's
up?
Yeah.
Oh. They wasn't ready, and she like, yeah, basically she like, try us again if you want to. But you know what? I love how they're like protecting this vibranium, because they know that if this gets into the wrong hands, they're gonna like do all kind of crazy stuff with it.
Exactly.
Don't let nobody else get it. It's very important that they protect it. Like, they using it for resources and, you know, other things. They're not like trying to use it for war or to take over anybody else's land, which the other people motives are, the other countries or whatever. So
what you think about Namor and his nation underwater?
Okay, now that's what I didn't like.
You didn't like that?
Let me tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
I was getting Aquaman vibes all over.
Well, that is
again.
basically the Marvel version of
that's
Aquaman.
Supposed to be included in there?
In DC's, that's Aquaman. He's underwater nation. And this is Marvel version of an underwater nation with Namor. Namor is basically yeah.
I was.
Well, you see the.
Listen, I was thinking this.
I liked it because they made it more of a actual, like, it looks like a realistic tribe underwater. Yeah. The way they come in on whales and such like that, and the way their underground world was. It's not like Aquaman where they had like futuristic buildings and light and all that.
Yeah.
This
but
one,
it was still kind of similar though. Like,
they underwater.
I know. Even with them like sending water to their land, like to wage war on humans because humans did this and sent them down there or whatever, and then they send the floods and things like that.
Well, they got all the water.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I wasn't thinking about DC and Marvel type thing. I was thinking about, why is this like Aquaman?
But he's different from Aquaman.
He is, but still.
But I also
man that's human / fish is still in that category.
Flying in the air with wings.
Yeah, that was weird too. Wings on your feet
and pointy ears. Yeah.
So,
but I like his background origin. The way he's not really a true villain. He's more of a person that's just trying to protect his nation, just as the Wakandas is trying to protect theirs. I did like that scenario. Okay. Basically, they had a threat that was just not just some regular villain in a movie. He just was trying to protect his people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy to see them throw in a few jokes as well, because it was kind of tense, with everything going on, and this
whole movie is pretty tense.
Yeah, it was pretty tense. So for them to throw a few jokes in there, it was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I feel like the first one was, more funnier.
Yeah, it was more lighthearted.
Yeah, and this one was a little heavy.
Yeah. Heavy
so
on the
it was
heart.
kind of like when they crack a joke, it was like, like
then
I was happy to get that,
Right.
and then get back into, you know.
What do you think of the action?
Oh, the action is always good.
Mm-hmm.
The action is always good,
Mm-hmm.
especially like the fighting scenes. And I like, what's that, M'Baku's?
Mm-hmm. Baku. Mm-hmm.
I love his character.
Yeah.
Because he's like pretty funny too.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also like warrior, you know, like, listen, I'm going to crack a joke, but it's going to be like a nonchalant type.
He was more of a guidance in this film than he was in the last one.
Right.
But
so, and I love that he told her, like, you know, I promised your brother that I would look out for you or help Wakanda. So, yeah.
I like that they mentioned some, like, you know, future events that can happen in the MCU, but overall kept the story Wakanda focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that she was finally able to heal and see like something good come out of bad situations. We're not gonna spoil that part, but I'm just glad that she was finally like able to heal and then, you know, have that amazing news.
Yeah.
You know, given to her. So that was like a game changer, you know, for her, and that can help her. You know, it's like she finally took the words of her mother. I'm trying to say this without spoiling too much, but yeah,
don't say it if you can't.
Okay. But yeah, she finally just took that advice and, you know, healing herself. So yeah.
Okay. What do you give Black Panther Wakanda Forever? Wakanda Forever!
I mean, I'm going to say a 8. 8.5.
8.5.
And that's only because I honestly did not like, even though it's, you know, fallen off and it's different, I did not like that whole Aquaman vibe, storyline, whatever. I didn't like that part.
Okay.
It was different, but similar, and I was just like, what is this? They could have picked another.
Kind of not similar though.
Why is not similar? You got a man that's half human, half fish. I'm gonna say that.
The differences are in both films is that Aquaman was a man that was living amongst humans.
Yeah.
And didn't know he was this until he became.
Yeah, I didn't say it's the exact same. I'm saying that it reminds me.
So it reminds me because of everybody in water.
Of water, the whole kingdom of wanting to take over and get revenge on Earth.
Okay.
He attacked them before we attacked them, before they attack us. Sending water, having to battle, get him out of his element so that we can beat him. And, you know, because if you're in his territory, you're gonna lose. So that's basically what they did with this guy. Coco Chris.
Stop.
Coconut.
Stop.
Coco. What his name was?
It was. They call him
Coco
Clan.
I don't know.
Clan.
Chris. But you can also call me
Namor.
Yeah.
Namor.
Mr. Coco Powder.
Okay. All right. I give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
I didn't know what I was expecting with the passing of Chadwick with this film.
Right.
And they still pulled it off, and it still connects well with the first film.
Yeah.
And the MCU overall.
Yes.
Okay.
So, very good. I still enjoyed it, even though I didn't like that part. But the movie was awesome. And, like,
I actually felt the movie was awesome, and I actually kind of felt the time.
Yeah.
I think because we got up so early to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was kind of a little bit sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was surprised, you know, we stayed up and watched the whole
Yeah,
thing.
we watched-
I just felt like I was going to fall asleep just
Yeah.
because I was tired.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Nothing to
kept
do
me
with the movie.
entertained.
Yeah, right.
Definitely eyes was glued to the screen, even to the point where, you know, where you get that lean in, where you like invested in it and you're
Right.
like,
What's about to happen?
you're right.
Yeah.
So you get that little lean, like, oh boy, it's really interested now.
Yeah.
And I also forgot to mention that I like Lupita Nyong'o's character.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she is like up there with the what her name is. I don't know why I can't remember these names. Okoye.
Okoye.
She's up
Diana.
there with her.
Dinani.
Don't.
Guerra.
Let's just go with the
Okay.
movie name.
All right.
Okoye.
I think I had it right though.
You probably do.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know neither.
She's up there with Okoye. Okay, like
As protectors, yeah.
she can. She it took her,
She's a spy. That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah. She
She
can
know how to
blend
go
in with
in
different
and-
places. Yeah.
and she can fight.
Yeah.
So she's like a warrior to me too.
Yeah.
So
She don't see herself as
I
one.
know
Yeah.
she's a teacher, right?
She's a teacher, but also a spy at the
Yeah.
same time. Yeah.
So like that hurt my feelings when. She,
Don't,
oh, okay.
yeah, don't do that. No. Don't.
I
Look,
forgot.
don't do
Only
that.
a few spoilers.
only
so,
a few.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But yeah, shout out to what's her character name? Lupita. We got Okoye.
wasn't it
Oh, it's Nakia.
Nakia?
It's so easy.
Nakia.
Why I couldn't remember that?
Yeah.
Nakia.
Nakia. It's so many names. All right. Next movie review, we have Wendell and Wild.
Wendell and Wild.
Wendell and Wild.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk about Wendell and Wild.
Let's.
Wendell and Wild is a stop motion horror comedy film about two scheming demon brothers. Wendell and Wild,
Played by Key and Peele.
Key and Peele, enlist in the aid of a 13-year-old cat Elliot to summon them to the land of the living. Now, what did you think about this movie?
Okay. If you like Paranorman, Coraline, Kaboo and the Two Strings, and Missing Link, you will like this film. It's basically a supernatural tale. I really liked it, man. I like the weird characters. The story was harsh for a 13-year-old,
Right.
but it seems like the world is kind of like that. It reminds me of a world where harsh things happen all the time, because that whole town was basically just almost basically gone if you think about it. Again, Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett
Angela
is
Bassett
in this
is
as well.
voiced the nun.
It was Sister
Sister
Helly.
Sister Helly.
Sister Helly.
Yeah.
So
And,
that was pretty interesting.
yeah. It's a big cast.
Yeah, they have who else
Produced
is
by
there? Jordan Peele.
one of his production company, Monkey Paw.
Yeah. Ving Rhames is in this. Keegan Michael Key. They got who else? Ramona Young. Couple of more people. So it's a really, really good cast. It's actually pretty funny too.
Yeah, and also is that the stop motion production company is called Lakia.
Is this on Netflix?
Laika. Yes, it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay. So yeah, pretty cool movie. I like that the characters look just like
Some of the
characters look just like the actors. Not all of them, because Sister Helly doesn't look anything like Angela Bassett.
No, but
So-
like she has that sort of that force.
Yeah, like strongness.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that she carries. with her. But yeah, it was really, really. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually did. I liked the ending. It's hard to talk about these movies without actually spoiling and telling it. But it will be. It's cool to watch.
Yeah. We know our niece, the mosquito Mariah, will like something like this because of the cat.
Yeah, the way
the way she dresses and her attitude.
Yeah,
and all that. Yeah.
So definitely check that out on Netflix. It's really cool, interesting to watch. And what do you give it? That particular movie?
I give this a 7.5 out of 10.
7.5 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay. I would give it a 7. It's a 7. It wasn't a bad movie. I feel like it's just something to watch. And it was interesting. And yeah, I wish I could. We can't really dig too much into it because you might want to see it.
Let's move on.
All right.
Time to slow it down. Simmer down. Simmer for positive chakra. Yeah. And Max, you got the rings for this episode.
Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you.
Say it again.
Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. And that's from the book of Matthew 6:33. Yes. So that's the positive chakra of the week.
Yes. That's good.
Thank you. Thank God. That's where it's from.
God in you.
Put the word of God for the positive chakra of the week, okay?
Yes. All right. It's time, before we go, it's time for yell out before we head out. Do you have any yell outs, Max? Let them know.
Yes, I have 2 yell outs.
Okay.
My first yell out is going to be to God. Thank you for life. Thank you for another day. Thank you for everything that I have. Thank you for being able to be on this podcast with my husband. My second yell out is happy birthday to my sister Michelle.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
She just had a birthday on November 7th, so shout out to you, Mimi. Happy birthday. What about you? You have any yell outs?
Yes. You took my yell out, but rest in peace to legendary voice actor Kevin Conroy. He was an exceptional Batman voice actor. If you remember, all the way until Batman animated series, his voice was basically Batman.
Yeah.
Condolences to his family and friends, and yes, rest in peace, sir. And thank you for all the good voice acting that you've done. Yes.
That you've done. Thank you.
Yes. Other than that, shout out to you, Miss Maxine.
Thank you so much.
AKA Maximum Taste.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me back again.
Thank you for being on again.
Oh, you're welcome.
I know you're tired and sleepy.
Yeah, I'm very tired. This is like the latest we've recorded before. And so my energy is not there.
It's all right. It's a show. That's all right.
Maybe next time.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Listen, folks.
That's
just what we do. And now it's time for us
to pay
some dues. So we will catch you all on the flippity flop. Peace. And deuces.
Deuces.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
like I don't see it.